Welcome everyone. Let us look at what has happened in the crypto space. All the cryptocurrencies were trading flat. Bitcoin was minorly upwards. Ethereum, Tether, BNB all were kind of consolidating after a downfall last week. We can look at Bitcoin's chart. After breaking its support at 19,700, Bitcoin is continuously testing its new resistance and trying to break upwards. As we can see here, this U curve signifies a strong consolidation on Bitcoin's part. Only a move above 19,780 would take Bitcoin into a consolidating mode over a 3-hour chart. On a more extended time frame, as we've already discussed, Bitcoin is expected to be in the consolidation range between 21,000 and 19,000 over a month. Glassnode has tweeted that Bitcoin whales are buying 140,000 worth of Bitcoin every month directly from the exchanges. At a time when Bitcoin prices is going down, these high net worth individuals are stacking up Bitcoin in this bear market. As we can see here, during the 2021 bull run, there was increase in the net volume of these whales Bitcoin holdings. And even in this bear market where the prices are slumping downwards, these whales are not selling their Bitcoin holdings, and actually their holdings are now increasing month by month. Whales, that is Bitcoin high net worth individuals, now hold 8.69 million Bitcoins, which is close to 46% of Bitcoin's entire market value. And considering that these accounts are not selling Bitcoin, there is a fairly bullish sign that the only way Bitcoin's price can go down is by selling pressure from these wheels, and an accumulation from these accounts goes on to show that on a long run, Bitcoin is always on a bullish cycle. Now, coming back to Ethereum, the Ethereum's much awaited merge is expected to be on September. Ethereum is now well on its way to execute its merge with its Sepolia testnet execution scheduled next week. Three Arrows Capital, one of the largest fund manager in the crypto space, recently filed bankruptcy. Lots of lenders, including Celsius, BlockFi, were subsequently affected and eventually turned out insolvent due to this process. Millions and millions of people were affected by this fiasco, and which eventually led to a downturn in cryptocurrencies prices. It turns out that Three Arrows Capital, even after filing for its bankruptcy, is still running a trading desk under a different name which is not traceable to the current firm. The investors and legal enforcers following the money trail from Three Arrows Capital has pointed to an obscure legal entity that has remained out of headlines for sure and is still aggressively trading in the crypto markets. Over the counter trading desk called Taiping Shan or TPS Capital, which was once described on LinkedIn as the official OTC desk of Three Arrows Capital. But in the current times, the language has been changed, distancing the two firms. Even the ownership structure and the managerial structure has been modified so that no trace between the two firms could be established. TPS Capital continues to make trades and be active in crypto markets. However, the lenders have no substantive proof to enforce TPS Capital's liability in the current scenario. The recent crypto bad times has forced yet another exchange to stop and halt its activities. In India, Vault suspends its activities, withdrawals, trading and deposits due to financial challenges. The exchange has witnessed withdrawals over $197 million since 12th June, and it turns out it didn't even have that much funds in its repository. In the volatile market conditions, they are obviously getting affected, and they are applying for a moratorium in Singapore court to get a breathing space to carry out proposed restructuring exercise. Well, it's interesting to note because on its official website, the reason Vault stated for halting the withdrawals was that it was trying to adhere to RBI's compliance guidelines. To bring out the necessary software changes, it needed a specific window. That's why it stopped the withdrawals. However, it turns out the actual reason was something different. These exchanges were taking the customers' money where they should be acting as a custodian, but they are in turn investing this money into risky markets such as crypto, and they are losing this money. And in turn, there are people like you and me who has to face the burn at the end. This has happened with all the crypto exchanges throughout. A strict and legal guidelines should come out enforcing these exchanges and barring these exchanges from using their customers' money for risky business. This recent crypto downturn has forced even NFT sales to drop to a year low figures. The total NFT sale for the month of June was just above $1 billion, which was close to $12 billion in the month of January just 5 months ago. This is a 90% decline in trading volumes. Much of it has to do with the decline in the underlying asset price, which is mostly Ethereum and Solana, with which these trades were getting carried out. However, we have to admit that there is a significant decline in these trading volumes. And another news which brings cheers for crypto integration in mainstream industry, Uber Eats and DoorDash will now accept Shiba Inu as payment for their food services. Customers will have to use BitPay card to spend Shiba Inu on these services. Then they will have to buy these gift cards for these food delivery services, and then they can go on to order food from their crypto wallets directly. In other news, Facebook has launched NFT feature on its platform on a trial basis for selected users. Well, the NFT and social media integration is happening a little sooner than we thought it was going to happen. However, this is encouraging nonetheless. So that's it for today's guys. Thanks for watching. Do like the video and subscribe to us and share it to everyone whom you want to be educated in the crypto space. Thank you.